Morning, everyone. Just a quick word about the saint of today. Today is the feast of Saint Francis de Sales. Now, he was a very strong preacher against Calvinism in the area that he existed. Now, Calvinism obviously was a spin-off during the Reformation and the way in which people were behaving, their philosophy towards the Lord. And so he spoke out against it, and driven by love and concern for the people, he in fact got a lot of support and brought a lot of people back to the faith, to the church, rather than having their confused theology. And as a result, St. Francis was recognized as the patron saint of writers and journalists. In our gospel today, we're looking at chapter 3 of Mark's gospel again, which we had a look at yesterday. But Jesus, in this case, goes out and appoints the 12. And it's a very simple appointing of the 12. It's not complicated, as we see in the other gospels of Jesus wandering along the shore and saying, you too, and then you too, and so forth. He simply chooses the 12 who are going to be his apostles. Obviously, there must have been a fair gathering of people around him at that time. And it's often occurred to me, if we were in the crowd and Jesus was doing that, and he said, I want you, pointing to each of us, I want you to be an apostle. I want you to be a disciple. Now, in your world, where you are, how are we going to react? Is it a reality for us that we can be apostles or disciples? We can all be disciples, apostles, but tricky. To be disciples. And a disciple is somebody who actively represents the Lord. And then that may be a challenge. And so, there's so many things going around, and the distractions, and people are going to think I'm an idiot if I start doing these things. Well, discipleship has different forms. That if the Lord is calling us to be a disciple, how are we going to react, or how do we react? Because discipleship is what the church really is all about. We are all disciples of the Lord, and we're all drawn to him. The thought that I'll just leave with you also before we go is that tomorrow is the feast of the conversion of St. Paul. And we know the story of St. Paul, who had been victimizing and persecuting the early Christians, went through conversion himself. And most of us wouldn't go through that. But perhaps we are in our own small way being called to conversion. You have a wonderful day. Keep yourself safe. We'll see you again. God bless. Bye-bye.